Hey, John Mayfield, the real estate tech guy for Global Real Estate School. I thought that over a series of days and videos, especially for my Global Real Estate School folks, and really any other real estate friends I have, it might be kind of fun to go through the frequently asked questions at the NAR.realtor website regarding the lawsuit. So today I'm going to focus on the very first question: why did NAR enter into this settlement? Now, I've got to be very honest with you. When I first heard that NAR entered into a settlement, I was like, really? That's not what you were telling us for a long, long time. I mean, every meeting I was at, every NAR conference, session I would attend, Katie Johnson would be there, who's a good friend of mine, and I love and admire Katie and appreciate her a lot. But Katie would say, look, we're in this to the very end. We're not giving up. And then we hear they settle. And it's like, really, why did we settle? And of course, the answer to this first frequently asked question is that, since litigation began, NAR has been trying to work a resolution with the plaintiffs. They've always wanted to, not have a lot of strain on you and I as members of the association and offices and franchises. I mean, there's a lot of affiliates. There's a lot of moving parts with this thing we call the National Association of Realtors. And so, as they mention here, and you can read that, secure a release of liability for as many of our members, associations, and MLSs as we could, and preserve the choices consumers have regarding real estate services and compensation. Now, the proposed settlement, as this first frequently asked question says, achieves both of those goals and provides a path for us to move forward and continue our work to preserve, protect, and advance the right to real property for all. So, was I discouraged that NAR settled? Sure I was. I think you are as well. Many of us were. However, we don't know all of the things that are going on inside a lawsuit, all of the other items that are happening. Now, I was sued many years ago by someone. I thought it was a stupid lawsuit. He had an attorney who wanted to drag it out for 2 years. I ended up having to jump boats and go from one attorney to another attorney because I kept thinking this thing's moving so slow. I probably would have been better off staying with my original attorney. And at the end of the day, I won, and he got a little bit of something, and neither one of us really accomplished anything. I mean, I tried and tried and tried to settle with this person, and the only people who won in this instance were the attorneys. Now, could I have gone back and tried to collect some other damages from him after the lawsuit? Sure, I could have. I mean, basically, I was vindicated from what he was trying to accuse me of, and it had to do with a contractual thing. And he ended up spending a lot of money to his attorney. I spent a lot of money to my two attorneys. He went out of business. But I have to tell you, a lot of people said to me, well, I would try to go after him for this or that. And at the end of the day, it was like, you know what? I just want to get my life back and move forward. Sure, I had to pay him a little bit of money. He had to give me and pay me some money. And I didn't really want to pay him anything, but just to get the thing over with, it was worth that. And so, sometimes it's a lot easier for you and I to bash NAR and say, what did you settle for? You should have stayed in this and took it all the way to the Supreme Court. But you've got copycat lawsuits popping up. You have a strained membership already with everything that's going on. And if you can see a pathway to getting all of our lives back to normal and moving forward, I think that's the best thing for all of us. So first frequently asked question, why did NAR settle? It was the best thing to do. And we don't need to try to second guess that or try to make assumptions. What you and I need to do is support NAR and the decision they made and move forward. We'll figure out how to survive in this new business climate, and I'm sure we're going to go through many more of these frequently asked questions, so be sure and subscribe so you can go through with me and add your comments below. I want to hear what you think, and we'll just have a conversation and over the next few months go through competition.realtor and frequently asked questions, and I'll add my take. You can rebuttal me or add your take to the scenario, but we can both learn from this and we can both move forward, be stronger, better realtors, and have an industry we can be proud of. And as that final sentence says, continue our work to preserve, protect, and advance the right to real property for all. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you will subscribe. Let's continue the conversation going about frequently asked questions from the NAR lawsuit. So thanks for watching. Be sure and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon.